It's time for the John Goebel Show. Learn all about Jasper basketball straight from the coach. The John Goebel Show, exclusively on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
When you think sporting goods, think no further than All Star Sports in Ferdinand. Custom embroidery, screen printing, team uniforms, sports equipment, and sports apparel and shoes. We have it all. Give Brad a call today at 812-367-1618 or visit them in the Country Plaza Shopping Center in Ferdinand. All Star Sports is open Monday through Friday 10 to 7 and Saturday 9 to 4. All Star Sports, when you're thinking sporting goods.
And welcome to this week's John Goebel Show. And Coach, last week you ended up the week 1-1. You won at Forest Park and got beat by Evansville Harrison. Why don't you recap those games for us?
Well, we knew it'd be a tough weekend, Joe. We, going to Forest Park is never easy. That's one of the tougher places that we have to play on our schedule. And they're just good, well-coached kids. They're scrappy kids. They play hard, and it's an emotional game because it's a rival game. And we went up there and won 62-42, but the game was closer than that 20 points. We pulled away late, and it was everything we thought it would be. But I thought our kids played really well, and I thought the two big factors, I guess, up there were Michael Beekler was back in the rotation, and that helped us inside, and Tanner Ernie had a 23-point career night and just really, really played exceptionally well. So it was good to be successful there. And then the next night we go down to Evansville Harrison and come up just a point short. We actually, Grant Young hit a three-pointer with about 20 seconds left or so probably, and we were up 2. And then Harrison turns around and hits a three-pointer, and we're down 1, and we miss our last shot at the bucket. So took the last shot of the game that could have won the game, just didn't go down for us. And so overall, even though we're disappointed with the Harrison loss, we felt like we got better, and it was a productive weekend.
So we're back healthy, right?
Yeah, everybody's back healthy. We had everybody back in the rotation, knock on wood, and which is important going into this part of the season.
We'll be back to talk to Jessica Maringer, head coach of the Lady Wildcats, about the sectional draw they had last Sunday. We're after these messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Southwestern Indiana Sports Network on Milligan Grossberg Communications.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get.
And welcome back to the John Goebel Show. And we're joined by Jessica Maringer, head coach of the girls Jasper Lady Wildcats basketball team. And Coach, how's it going this week?
It's going good. We are still plugging away. We've not had the kind of season that we would like to have in regards to wins and losses, but over the course of the season, we've seen plenty of improvements. And we do have a young team, an experienced team, even with our older kids. So the growth is our marker for success versus wins and losses.
And since this is the first time we've talked this season, why don't you go over some of your players?
Well, we have 5 seniors on the squad. Kennedy Modice is a 3-sport athlete. She plays volleyball and softball as well as basketball. Excuse me. Izzy Hove is a 2-sport athlete. She plays volleyball and basketball. And then we have Aspen Simmerson, who's a 3-sport athlete. She plays volleyball, basketball, and softball. And then Adrienne Simmers is a senior. She plays softball as well as basketball. And Hallie Rue is a senior. And Hallie does basketball, but she's also in the marching band. And does that all fall, summer. Seems like they're going year-round. So those are our seniors, our juniors. We have that play varsity, our Jasmine Maringer, and Tori Brandt. Madison Sutton has been injured for a lot of this season, so she's just now starting to see some action late in the year. She's a big kid. Jasmine's our point guard. She started point guard for us partway through the year last year when Aspen got hurt. Aspen just made a comeback, middle of December. She tore her ACL last year and played volleyball this year, but still had some issues with it and ended up getting something fixed, a meniscus problem fixed in between volleyball and basketball. So she missed the first part of our season, and she's one of our better players and definitely one of our best scorers on the team. So having her back has definitely helped us feel more comfortable on the offensive end of the court. We have sophomores, Emma Ship and Caitlin Ball, that have been playing varsity this year, both doing a nice job. Emma Ship's actually right around Aspen on her scoring. She's led us in scoring actually our last 3 games. She's a versatile player, able to play inside and outside. Caitlin Ball plays inside mostly, does a great job on the boards, and is a strong player around the bucket. Freshman, Carly Rogers has been playing varsity since about a few games in. She played against Castle, which was an early game for us, and then has kind of been our starting lineup ever since then. She's a long, athletic player who's also a 3-sport athlete and just does a really good job for us, and obviously going through some growing pains as a freshman, but still doing a pretty good job.
And listening to you talk about your players, it doesn't seem like they probably have much time for anything other than schoolwork and sports.
Yeah, they're busy. But I find that, over the course of the years, the kids that are the busiest are the ones that seem to get the most done. They know how to manage their time, and they're usually efficient with what they're doing when they're doing it. So it's a blessing to have as many multi-sport athletes as we do. They're great thinkers. They are very athletic in return for that as well. And so it's always a good thing when you have multi-sport athletes playing basketball.
Well, this past Sunday was a sectional draw, and why don't you let us know what you think about your draw in the sectional and some of the favorites in the sectional?
Well, actually the favorites that are in our sectional are both on our side of the bracket. So we did not get a favorable draw. I feel like the best 3 teams in our sectional are down in the bottom half of the bracket. That would be us and Castle and Evansville North. Feel like pretty confident in saying whoever wins our part of the bracket is probably going to have the best shot of winning it overall. We did draw Evansville North first, and they're a really good team, really good. They're very balanced. They have good scoring inside and outside. Their bigs are just as valuable to them as their guards, and do a nice job scoring and defending. So it'll be a really big challenge for us and a big hurdle to get over in the first round of sectional, but we are definitely looking forward to giving it our best shot.
Well, Coach, good luck the rest of the way, and also good luck in sectional, and we look forward to you winning sectional and having you back on to preview the regional.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Joe.
And you've been listening to the John Goebel Talk Show on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosberg Communications.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
When you think sporting goods, think no further than All Star Sports in Ferdinand. Custom embroidery, screen printing, team uniforms, sports equipment, and sports apparel and shoes. We have it all. Give Brad a call today at 812-367-1618 or visit them in the Country Plaza Shopping Center in Ferdinand. All Star Sports is open Monday through Friday 10 to 7 and Saturday 9 to 4. All Star Sports, when you're thinking sporting goods.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get.
Well, Coach, I'll tell you what. Jasper's very lucky to have you and Jessica as coaches.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Joe. Coaching high school basketball isn't easy, but I think we both work pretty hard at our job and get the most out of our kids.
And this week, you play at home on Friday night against Du Bois and go on the road for Saturday to play New Albany. Why don't you preview those games for us?
Well, Du Bois obviously is another county rival game, and so many years that game has really come down to the wire. And 2 years ago, Ulm was a good example. I think Reese Bauer came in here a couple of years ago, and he actually achieved he became the all-time leading scorer in Northeast Du Bois Jeep history in our gym. And Carter Stom hit a shot down the stretch in that game. I remember that to give us the win. But there's been so many games like that over the years where it came down to the final possession or two, and we've been very fortunate to come out on top. So we don't expect anything different this weekend. It's a homecoming game for us. It's in our gym. The Du Bois always comes in here fighting and well prepared, and so we're looking forward to that opportunity to play them. It's always a fun game. And then Saturday night we have to go to New Albany, and Jasper basketball has not won at New Albany since the 1985-86 season, and that would have been my junior year in high school. So that's been quite a while now. It's come in. So I think we've only won there twice since 1972. So going there and winning is obviously pretty difficult. It's been well over 30 years, going up almost to 40 years since that's happened. And so it's going to be a toughest task as ever this year to be able to do that.
And I know just amongst the people of Du Bois County, everyone's so familiar with each other, and to go 3-0 against all the county rivals would be great.
Yeah, that's always one of our goals. We'd like to win the conference. We'd like to beat our rival schools. We throw Vincennes and Washington in there, and so Du Bois is the last rival that we have on our schedule. And to be able to sweep our rivals is something we can't say every year. So that would be nice, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and people are probably going to look at records and maybe look at what we've been able to do this year and decide that Jasper's already won, and that's just not the case. I hope our kids understand that.
Well, Coach, good luck this week.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that.
And you've been listening to the John Goebel Show on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Rosary Communications. We'll talk to you next week.
You've been listening to the John Goebel Show. Learn about Jasper basketball every week. The John Goebel Show, exclusively on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network.
Start your career with the #1 kitchen and bath manufacturer in North America. Master Brand helps new employees succeed, finding each person a role that they can flourish in. Master Brand Cabinets offers internship opportunities as well as tuition reimbursement. Career growth opportunities, in-depth job training, and competitive pay with scheduled raises make Master Brand a no-brainer application to fill out. Now is your time to become a valued member of the best team in the industry.